So I was going through TikTok, I came across this video of this little girl whose life dream, is to become Barack Obama. She wants to be black by the time she grows up. And I find this video very fit as we want to speak about telling our children about racism. Is it important for us as parents to raise this awareness to our children about racism and teach them against it at a very early or young age? So some parents are trying, and some are trying to also bring in that spirit, that racism spirit in children at a very young age. I'll let you enjoy the video as you get going. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. This is very interesting. I know you love this.
What are you gonna be when you grow up?
Barack Obama.
Who?
You can see how the child repeats the same answer twice. So the parent wanted to be sure. So she clarified, Barack Obama. That's who I want to be when I grow up.
Who? What are you gonna be when you grow up? You're gonna be Barack Obama?
Who was he?
My tone is white.
Mm-hmm. Your skin is white.
Because I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not black.
And white.
Because I'm white.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not black.
No.
And I'm going to be black when I grow up. And then I'm going to be a big kid. When I be a big kid, I will be black.
Okay.
Interesting. She knows that she's not black, but she will be black when she grows up. Let's continue.
That's not how that works. But I understand how you feel.
I just told you.
Ma'am.
I will go up. And I will be a president.
Sure, but you'll still be white. Which is okay. It's okay. But you'll still be white, okay?
Okay, Mama.
I think you're gonna be like the second or third female president. Because there's never been a president of the United States who's a girl.
You know this?
Do you know that?
Yeah, but girls can be anything.
Of course they can. So you can absolutely...
Why we can be anything. And I'm a girl, and I can do anything.
You absolutely can.
And I can grow up, and I can be anything.
You can. Absolutely you can. I'm just want you to be clear.
I can be president.
Of course. Or a teacher, or a scientist, or a doctor, anything you want to be. But you're still going to be white, okay?
I'm staying alive.
Good job.
If black and brown children are old enough to experience racism, then white children are old enough to learn about it.
Brody,
What?
what color skin? What color is your skin?
Peach.
Peach.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not white, right? It's kind of more like a peach.
Yeah.
And what color is your best friend at school, Vinicius? What color is his skin?
Brown.
Yeah. What color is Sister Joyce's skin?
Brown.
Yeah. What's the difference between people who have peach skin or brown skin?
Nothing.
Nothing, right?
Or let me say, he's saying brown because he's saying brown and peach skin. He doesn't mind. But how does the society looks at it? Children are not born racist. We can say that several times. Children are not born racist, but they are taught to be racist. You know, and this mother, you can feel how she's feeling. She's speaking with a lot of pain. Yeah, because the child will have to discover as he grows up that her sister is different from him, because the sister is brown color and him he's peach. So yeah, that's what I think the mother is trying to picture here.
Hey,
I don't know
what did Asher tell you?
Black people are mean.
Black people are mean?
Yeah.
Why?
Hey,
Because why?
just so.
They're mean?
Yeah.
No, they're not.
Yes, you are.
No, they're not. They're nice.
You're
You're going to have mean people and white people and black people and brown people. There are going to be mean people in all colors. And there's nice people in all colors as well.
Well, black people are bad.
No, black people, not all black people are bad. No. No, and not all white people are bad. Not all brown people are bad.
A blue bird.
That's a blue jay, yes sir. Hey, stay focused. Look, and there's a red bird. Speaking of staying focused. So listen, they're not bad, okay? Not their, no.
It's very important for us to teach our children about racism, and let's listen from a professional and what she has to say about it.
Teach your child about racism. Teach your child about racism. I've made a video like this before, and I've mentioned how, if you're a black parent, an immigrant parent, a mixed race, a parent of a mixed race child, or a child who is from an ethnic background, it's essential to teach your child about racism. Particularly because when they grow up, coming from a school nurse and someone that works with parents and with, with students, with children generally, one of the problem about not teaching your child about inequality, injustice, racism is that they don't realize that when they come out of school or out of the education system, they need to work twice or even 3 times as hard to get what they want. Hear me out. I know a lot of parents leave, their country of origin and come to Western countries to give their children opportunities and everything. And to a certain extent, you're giving them a better lifestyle. But have you also thought about the fact that your child and even you as a parent have to work twice as hard than any other race to make it in the job industry? I mean, think about how long your child would have to work hard for, jobs, for anything to reach a financial status, to reach a certain status. So it's important that when you're raising your child, you also make them aware of the fact that when they come out of school, there's still discrimination. It's not just when they bully your child or when they, maltreat your child. The system, there is discrimination. We all know that if you're from a certain background, if you have a certain name, a certain ethnicity, you're most likely not to be picked. You're most likely not to be called for the interview. So it's important that you let your child know, because it's factors like this that actually make a child question like their whole existence. And you see children getting depressed and they've studied. And one of the reasons that, children feel this way is because they actually did not know, or no one ever told them that there's nothing like equal opportunity. Opportunity are not equal. There's still inequality, whether it's in healthcare or in the job market, any industry. There's still discrimination against certain ethnicity, against black people, against, people from an ethnic background. So please remember to teach your child about racism and about discrimination.
Understand that our society is wired in this way of racism. It's something that we cannot escape from, and it's not good for our children to be caught by surprise that they are being discriminated. But it's something that it would be better for them to be taught far better if they are taught in advance. So
that being said, have these conversations with your littles. It's shocking how much they understand, and they might not understand a lot also. But it's shocking to see the love, the innocence, the beauty in our children shine through. It's a different generation, and there's hope. There's hope for our future. So please, please, please do not be afraid of this kind of conversation with your children. It is so important to have. It's scary. It's sad. It's a lot to unpack. Being someone who is still learning, I'm still learning my privilege. I'm still checking myself, second guessing myself, learning. Every single day, I feel like I'm learning more and more about racism and my own struggles, my own inner racism, because I struggle with the fact of growing up and having these learned thoughts and these learned dilemmas. So me as a parent, I'm still learning. I'm still going through that process myself. But it is so important for your children to learn and also know that you are working on it too. We're not perfect. We're not. We really aren't perfect. We're human. But as long as you're working, you're trying, and you're growing, that's all we can ask for ourselves and others.
So I'm trying to discuss with my 6-year-old and explain to him what's happening and why these things are happening, and trying to explain differences in skin color and why they matter to a 6-year-old is so hard because they don't see that at all. And so we watched a video online of a young black woman screaming at a protest about how she's lost 3 of her brothers to this. And he asked why she was screaming, why she was yelling. And I told him that it was because 3 of her loved ones were killed and she was afraid and scared. And he said, oh, so she's scared that she's going to get killed because of her skin color? I said, yeah. And he said, and all those people behind her are also scared that they're going to get killed because of their skin color. And I said, yeah.
I am so sorry that your child is hurting because of this. I hope that I can offer some understanding on why a black parent might say this. When I was a child, I was not allowed to spend the night at nobody's house. And I was rarely allowed to go to my white friends' houses unless my mother could be there the entire time. Why would she feel the need to do that? Maybe it's because this kind of stuff happens at school. Because this stuff is allowed to happen at school, imagine what could happen if these children are unsupervised. Imagine what could happen if their parents are unaware of their child's behavior. Imagine how a parent might even contribute to that. Imagine seeing headlines like this, constantly wondering if your child is going to be okay. Mother's trying to protect her child. Experience she may have had or aware that she's experiencing at school. Mother is trying to protect her child not just from physical violence, but from emotional violence and psychological damage as well. The fear is very real. Because there are white adults who will target black children, and they've been doing it for centuries.
Guys, when you come across such videos and you find it necessary for us to bring in such platform and get people give their views, it's not like we really want to voice racism, but you want to end it, and you can make that difference that we are looking for, and we can make this world a better society where people will live in unity without having second thoughts about others simply because of their race and ethnicity. So guys, don't forget to leave your thoughts. Let's make that change that we desire. You might not know how you will get to make this change through just leaving your comment down there. Thank you so much for stopping by. Goodbye for now. I appreciate your precious time.
You're gonna have mean people.